Hi, everybody. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through how to use Google Meet. Apparently the approved method if you want to contact your kids, not Zoom. It has to do with basically like some contracts with the district and Google. They're similar. The Google Meet is, I don't know, I think it's a little bit less user friendly, but it's doable. So what you want to do is log in with your school account, come over here to the waffle, the 9 dots, and then somewhere in here should be Google Meet, and it's this icon right here with the little video camera type thing. Very similar to Hangouts, but Hangouts is different. So Meet allows you to do all the scheduling stuff. Hangout was more like of a call in, call out kind of deal. So click on Meet, and this interface is going to come up. And it seems pretty simple, but some of the things are a little bit difficult to navigate. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to click Join or Start Meeting. Okay. And what you're going to do is if you're being invited into a meeting, you're going to put a code in. So this is what your kids are going to do. They're going to put a code into this box. And then that's going to allow them to come in. There's another way to do it. And so when you start your own meeting, so if you're going to join one, you put in the code, but if you're going to start your own, you have to name it. So I'm going to put Carol's class. Here, let's see. Carol's class. And let's just say period 1 or period. Yeah, period 1. So I'm going to name it that and start it. And so the meeting is going to start here. And obviously there's not going to be anybody in the class yet. So what we need to do is we need to get people to come in. So yeah, the terminology isn't great. It says join now, like you're going to join a meeting, but you're going to push that in order to start the meeting, and then you'll be able to get the code to send to the kids. So it seems to me a little backwards, but just click join now. Okay. And then this is going to appear. This is what you're going to send like on Google Classrooms for the Google Meet. There is a dial-in number that you can use, and then the pin down here. It's very similar to Zoom. The easiest way, though, is just copy the URL and then send the URL out to your students, or you can just add them also down here. I'm not sure how great the recognition is with students, but you can see when I push it, our teachers come up. I'm not sure. Yeah. So the students do come up. So what you can do is you can just add them in by their student ID number, and that'll work. Okay. So then when you're done adding people in, you can see that the kind of the way that this works is you have your face up here in the screen, and you can also change those. I'm going to move myself over here. You have some of these tools down here that you can use. So you can turn your microphone off or the video off. You can also come back here and get your class code. So this is what's down here in this little box. You can go down to the class period. You can also put attachments in. Okay, there. And then the present now button will allow you to share your screen. And then these dots down here, you can change the layout for speaker layout, spotlight, all these different things. And when people are added in, you'll have the speaker view with all the people lined up on the side, kind of like Zoom. It also has a chat feature up here. And so as soon as people start entering in, they'll start to enter into the chat, and you can see it. It's pretty much like Zoom. And if you click on the dots again, you can basically do a lot of the stuff that you can in Zoom. It's just locating exactly where all that stuff is. Okay, so that's the basics of Google Meet. And really what you're going to need are the codes to get in, and those are over here. And also when you start the meeting, and then your present now if you're going to do, like lessons or screen sharing. And then up here, just these other things like record the meeting, change the layout, full screen, that kind of stuff. And then your chat up at the top. So those are the basics. If you have any more questions, let me know.